Before we begin tonight's tale, you should know something. This isn't just a ghost story. This one comes from history. It happened in the early 1800s in the quiet hills of Tennessee near the banks of the Red River. A family moved into a small farmhouse, just a patch of land and a simple wooden home surrounded by forest and farmland. They lived peacefully, tending crops and raising children, never knowing that something was watching, waiting. The year was 1817 when it began, and what followed was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. A voice in the dark, a presence that touched, hurt, and haunted. A spirit that spoke, clear as a person, loud as thunder, made a chilling promise. One of them would die. The locals came to call it a witch, but some believed it was something far worse. Welcome, witches and warlocks. If you've found your way here, the darkness has chosen you. Let's begin. In the quiet hills of Tennessee, near a place called the Red River, there stood an old farmhouse. It was 1817. The trees were tall, the nights were still, and for a while, everything was peaceful. But something was watching. The family who lived there, mother, father, and their children, were simple, God-fearing folks. They worked the land, prayed before supper, and slept under a quiet roof, until the knocking began. At first, it was soft, just a little tap, tap, tap on the wooden walls at night. Maybe it was the wind, they thought, or mice in the walls. But then, it moved, from the walls to the floors, from the floors to the ceiling. Louder, closer. Then came the footsteps. Heavy, slow steps, walking across the floorboards, pacing around the beds, every night. And still, no one was there. The children started crying in their sleep. Blankets were pulled off, pillows thrown, doors slammed by something no one could see. And then, it got violent. One of the daughters, Betsy, became the target. It pulled her hair, yanked her from her bed, left long scratches and red welts on her skin, as if someone was hitting her, but no one was there. And then the voice came, a cold, clear voice from the air itself. I am the witch of old Kate Batts. It whispered, you've wronged me, and I've come for you. Kate Batts was a real woman, an old neighbor who'd once had a land dispute with the father. Some said she cursed the family before she died. Others believed this thing wasn't Kate at all, that it was something darker, something ancient. The voice spoke more. It mocked them, quoted Bible verses, sang church hymns, laughed like a child, then screamed like a dying woman. People came from miles around just to hear it. Preachers, soldiers, travelers. Some said it was a ghost. Others thought it was the devil, but no one could explain it. It spoke in different voices, sometimes like a man, sometimes like a little girl. It answered questions it shouldn't know, and still, it never left the house. It hated the father most of all. I will kill him, it said. He will die by my hand. He started to grow weak, sick, his body failing while the voice laughed in the corners of the room. Then one morning, he didn't wake up. They found a small bottle by his bed. No one had seen it before. I gave it to him, the voice said. I fixed his medicine. And then it laughed. They buried him quietly, but the haunting didn't stop. It whispered to Betsy at night. Don't marry that boy, it told her. If you do, I'll never leave you. Terrified, she broke off her engagement, and the spirit faded for a while. Before it left, it made a promise. I'll be back in 7 years, it said, and maybe it did return. Even now, people say you can hear strange things in those Tennessee woods. The sound of knocking, footsteps on old floorboards, a voice whispering from nowhere. Some say the Bell Witch still waits there, watching from the trees, listening from the shadows. And if you ever find yourself alone, near the Red River, listen carefully. You might hear her say, I am the witch, and I have not forgotten.